Welcome, y'all. We back at it again, and I still do not have an intro for Decisions, but it is coming soon, hun.
You can say Decisions. There you go.
I kind of want to get some new AKAs, but I haven't thought of them just yet because I'm a...
Oh, you want AKAs?
I'm
not
a
about you
woman.
bleeping men in the bleep?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we just got to say I'm bleep, 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 bleep. If y'all watch us on YouTube, listen, y'all, if you want to hear our curse words that bad, go to the audio. You can listen to Decisions wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Really excited, though. We got some guests today.
We do. I'm Weezy. Welcome to Decisions. Our guests came on horrible decisions like more than 5 years ago.
Did y'all both come on?
No.
No, they did. They never been on here. That's what I thought.
They did.
We were together, and then we did separately. Or Marie went on.
We did together.
No, I think Marie only came on.
No, I came on there too. In the other, it was like a small studio. It was not like this.
Oh, she said y'all done grown up.
No. We know what that's
growth, but
she said it was that little box.
Y'all may have known, or I know we both individually went on to your previous podcast, Unofficial Experts. And now y'all are just mess.
Now
Literally.
that's a rebrand. How y'all go from Unofficial Experts to mess?
To mess.
Well, the unofficial expert was
mess.
But it was very like the sound is corporate, but it's down to earth mess for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I listen and I'm excited because
the sound is corporate
for
unofficial expert.
Unofficial
Was
corporate.
Yeah.
But it was very much so mess.
But mess is definitely you guys. I would say. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so you know what's crazy? Mess to me, like when I describe y'all, is like, you know how when you say, but it's endearing? I love the mess of y'all's lives that I get to hear every week.
Mandii, you're not cleaning it up.
Okay, no, I'm sorry.
Let me fix it for you. Okay? I think everybody misuses the word mess.
There we go.
I think that things can be messy, but a lot of times you're just living. You're just being yourself.
It's
you're
life.
just growing up.
Not a horrible thing.
So that's what I meant. I like y'all's lives.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
we're going to dig into it today because we're going to talk about dating being a mess. And I've listened to Weezy. I can't wait to get into her dating woes. Can I say woes?
You could say, whoa.
Girl, because you give us a great little recap on that Instagram.
A recap.
I run into Weezy maybe once a year somewhere, but I feel like I'm connected to you from what's going on the internet.
Okay,
And
I
you
feel
look
like
right in the camera, and I'd be like, she must have seen that last night.
I feel like
He was still there.
He's in the bathroom.
he's
actually.
doing the lights.
Okay, so I guess before we start, just because we're going to be talking about dating, let's start with you two and talk about where you're at currently in your dating world, just so that the audience also knows what lens we're taking it from.
Okay.
Okay, so are you currently dating with intention? Do you want to be married? Are you single? Are you in a situationship? Weezy, what is your current
Girl, you
dating
sound like
status?
my mom. Are you dating with intention?
Mommy, what's up?
Where are my grandbabies?
Are you on birth control?
Actually, realistically, my mom has never asked me about dating at all. I think my mom didn't want to ever have kids. So she's like, you shouldn't have them either. So
That's a good mother.
That's a
Can I
dope
borrow
mom.
her? I would like her.
We need to hear more moms talking about how being child-free is a choice that's okay.
Because
like
they're
that.
doing it
I
on
like that.
TikTok. They're
Hell
saying it
yeah.
on TikTok all the time. They're showing you like what their days are and how they're like not worried and they could just get on a flight.
Girl,
and
by
do
the
what they
time
want.
y'all leave here, will we have TikTok?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised. My mom luckily has a grandbaby, and it's by my lesbian sister. So
Oh.
like, she already knew she wasn't gonna get a baby out of me, but like for
That's
my sister to
Look
be
at the
gay with
gays picking y'all up once again.
That
The
is
good work that we
crazy.
do.
That is crazy. So Weezy, what's your relationship status?
I'm dating to have a good time. If I meet somebody that I feel like, I'm not even gonna say checks the boxes, because what is a box? You know, they can check
Well,
them off.
ask Sid. She'll know.
They can check. Oh, wait a minute, y'all know about boxes too. Don't do that.
You know about boxes.
Y'all the queen of boxes.
Plenty about
Not
boxes.
queen of
Y'all
boxes.
Polly Pocket of boxes. Y'all have multiple boxes in
Polly
the room.
Pocket of
Oh,
boxes.
let
Yeah.
me tell you how, I don't know, like, if just being a little gay is something you could see. I saw her at Bunton's. I'm talking about Sid if you're not watching.
Mhm.
And my boyfriend watched me. He goes, you like her? What was that? I was like, what? He was like, you said 5 times, you like so good. You like so good. I was like, well, she did.
Girl, I was like, is she on Molly? She's really like very
Not is she on-
complimentary.
Were you on Molly?
I don't know.
You looked good. You looked good. You looked fun and free and having a good time.
I think it's because like when I see someone that I haven't seen in a while, and this is up.
You better say it though.
Go ahead and say it.
Take your time. Mess.
Okay, this is a mess.
Yeah.
There's not many people I see that I haven't seen in a while that look better or great. And they don't necessarily have something great to say. They're kind of like, oh, you know, life is like... But Sid didn't have that. She was just great energy. Her friends were around. They just had a vibe. Not everybody always feels like that when you run into them.
Yeah.
Well, we just came from Marie's show. We had a good time. We were like, I had my pants on. My butt looked big. Like, yeah, I was feeling great.
That was why I couldn't stop saying it. Because I feel like when I run into people lately, it's just like, the last time I saw you was doing a little better.
When you see somebody and you're like, how you doing? You know how there's always that one random person that will tell you that they're not doing good.
And it's like you could have kept that to yourself.
And I'd be on the way to the bathroom with a drink in my hand. Molly's still gone.
Sid, what is your relationship status?
You know, during the pandemic and before that, I was very I'm a monogamous, like, serial dater, and I'm always, you know, with somebody. So I went to LA, I came back, I had some fun, and I am dating someone.
Okay.
But the thing is that I'm trying not to. I used to talk about my girlfriends all the time and on podcasts or whatever. And then somebody would message them and be like, hey, did you hear Sydnee? Da, da, da. And it's like,
no.
I'm like, yo,
miss.
I'm here to entertain. Why are you even like listening to this? So,
not why are you listening to this? You want people to listen to it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but don't be reporting back.
Don't report back.
Oh, I hate a report card.
Apparently, one of the dudes that I'm dating posted me in his close friends without my permission.
That's not your fault. That's not your fault.
I didn't know.
He didn't even ask.
Wait, what were you doing in the photo? What was happening?
It was like a selfie that I had sent him that he was like, ooh, posted it in the close friends.
Oh, no.
Someone saw it and commented and said,
I don't like that.
Hey, do you listen to her podcast? Because she talking to other people. And he was like, no. And then he sent him the link to the podcast.
Both things, I don't know what was worse. Someone violating you like that? Or him
come back telling your business. I don't know.
I said, that don't sound like a close friend.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. That's funny. The close friends, if you're in the photo and y'all are doing something, it's like, okay, he could have the excuse, oh, my bad, I was just posting being out, whatever. A selfie, you say?
Is wrong.
Selfie
no, that's wrong.
Not. Yeah, it's violation.
If you send a guy that you're talking to a photo of yourself, because that's technically private and technically intimate, you shouldn't be posting that to a social media page. And it's so crazy because also hearing 4 women agree on that, I know men be like, but women want to be posted. No.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Nope. And I had no idea that you were doing that.
Babe.
Also, what I send to you ain't what I was sending to the world.
But also, wait, are you
not because I look, you know, I'm just sending you something super sexy. I may not give that much of a fuck.
But wait, Reezy, are you in his close friends? Did you see him posting?
We don't follow each other.
That's
beautiful. I love that.
When I tell you, that's the
if you're dating, you guys should not be following each other.
Yeah.
And even sometimes I feel like you shouldn't follow your friends because what people are posting.
now you're doing too much.
No, I'm not. Because sometimes, especially if you're a public figure, what you're posting outwardly for the masses it might not hit for your friends. It's not for them. And so sometimes when friends be watching other people do their thing, they're a little judgmental. They're like, oh, that's cringe or whatever. But like, this is my business. You're not buying my tickets. This is for the people.
That's so crazy because my homegirl, we was on the phone and she was like, but I know you see my stories. And I say, girl, you post your kids too much. I go right through that. I go right through that. I don't want to see a whole bunch of posts about children. I can't relate. I don't want to watch it.
Have you ever seen a friend get in the car? This is the type of, you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all know too. It'd be a long ass fucking story or a bunch of like 15. And then it starts like, so I was at work and I'd be like, oh, bitch. Click. And then you call me thinking, I know, bitch, I ain't gonna sit there for 7 minutes.
I did not sit there and click through all that.
Wait, you don't just I X out of it. I don't want to walk
up.
You speed through.
No. I X out of it.
Maybe you guys
move on.
I'm gonna see later.
I don't want to see the whole. I don't want to look like I was following.
I'll wait till the next day till those thoughts are going.
Oh, you know what I can't stand? When I click on a bitch story and it's their birthday.
No, I like it. That's the only way I know it's your birthday.
Wait, hold on. No. Wait. No, finish this.
Okay.
Finish this.
First of all.
Is it the repost? Are you mad at the repost?
It's the whole thing, Bab.
Oh, no.
First of all, it's your birthday.
Okay.
Right. Now I done click. Now you know I done click. So I'm going to click out. So now you know I ain't shit because I ain't clicked the rest of them. On top of the fact that I'm probably not going to text you or repost pictures of us. I just feel like now I have to be accountable.
Because why you didn't write happy birthday?
No, that's
why you
trash.
Why you can't just write happy birthday?
If it's a friend, sure. I don't even click the story, but I'm just talking about some random people you just cool.
Just send a tap the heart.
Yeah,
tap the heart.
Tap the heart.
Yeah, or a thumbs up. Thumbs up, girl.
Oh, I don't know about the thumbs up. Tap the little heart.
I like low effort. I might give you a little. What's
wrong with the happy birthday?
Eyes.
I'm not gonna lie. In 2025, none of my friends are getting a repost. And it's because 3 of them last year. And you know who you are. I'm not going to call you out because you listened to the pod.
No, you did that.
3 of them.
You doing that on our episode?
No, listen. 3 of them hit me.
Okay.
And we're like, now why would you choose that picture? I don't like that picture. Here, post this picture. Oh, bitch. Oh. Now I'm not getting
3 friends?
3 friends. Because I've been friends with all of my friends for over 10 years. I know y'all think I fall out with people.
Ooh.
I'm friends with people for decades.
Showing
well, 2 of them things can be true.
Yeah. Shut up. But I like to post throwback pictures of my friends.
Hold on, and I want to stop you right there. Why are you doing that, Mandii?
If
you have grown up so much. Why are we going back 10 years ago?
I was going to say, I've been friends kind of might agree with this a little.
No.
So there's 2 things.
You shallow-ass bitches.
Yes, no, it's
no. Because you're posting a picture that you look hot in.
I know. I look at
she look regular-degular.
10 years ago, I was 80
But maybe you're comfortable with your mess.
So?
Okay, it's not for you to decide.
They should be grateful for the post, but at the same time, like, bruh, if you know, like, I looked like shit back then, or you know I hate this
want it.
I don't think they look like shit. All
I
of my
had
friends are bad
bangs
bitches.
up to here.
I need to see the pictures.
Why did I have the Beyonce crazy bangs?
China doll bangs?
Why are you
know what
posting
mine
that?
is? The sewing I had, we interviewed y'all probably. I don't know how that flat iron stayed.
My friend got a calendar, put a calendar together and hit up my friends and asked them to send pictures.
So cute.
I want to text people and be like, so that's the photo you chose. I would hate to die and there be an obituary and people are doing the PowerPoint. I can't trust nobody except Marie. Marie will bring it right.
Funeral PowerPoint.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be on the casket?
You know what? I was thinking about getting a white casket and doing a projector.
You know what?
The photos on it.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
I don't know if someone's going to die soon, but this freaking me out. Literally 3 days ago, talking to my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you look so pretty and green. I'll make sure you're buried in it.
No.
No, I don't want anyone saying that.
That's weird to say.
That's weird.
Don't put that out.
That's weird to say.
But do you look pretty and green?
I do. But you know what, though? When you're and y'all are comedians, so you already know, I kind of love talking about death.
Really? Well, when I was really depressed, I did. But now I'm feeling good. I'm like, oh, I can see myself living more.
Oh, I'll be honest with you. I'm in Atlanta now, and I went to a comedy show. Boy, is the comedy different. When I'm up here, everyone's talking about suicide and jumping in front of trains. Down there, they're talking about fried chicken and how they talk with each other.
Not calling them a hearty R.
No, I'm just saying, it's completely.
Yeah, but Atlanta is lit. People are doing hookah. There's strippers. There's garlic Parmesan wings. They're not talking about suicide.
They're getting pedicures with Hennessy on their toes.
Yeah.
It's completely different out there. And so I was like,
but is it funny?
So that's another thing I realized. Hold on.
Mess.
No,
Sounds like
what's crazy? No,
Mess.
you know what's crazy? The how they speak. I didn't realize. I
didn't realize they were country or motherfucker.
I've been in New York a long time. So the way they drag everything, I'm like, what did they say, girl? I'm trying to have to. They speak a different language.
But that's hot. I like that.
It's very country, very country.
I
very
think
country.
that's sexy.
Very Atlanta.
I like country
Atlanta.
shit too, but I have a limit to country.
Right.
So like being from Florida, you're immersed in country shit. Once you realize there's a place out of hell, then you go to the country for 3 days and you're like, I'm over it.
No, they didn't like.
I had my hookah
shit,
brunch, and I'm done.
shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like what?
But is the person wearing grills when they say that? Because I think that's even sexier.
I'm not playing with
you.
you.
They have a lisp. They got a twang.
If you got a lisp, you can't wear grills.
Why not?
Because you're gonna be spitting gold teeth at me.
Girl, I'm spitting braces right now, okay? Shit.
They're spitting jewelry
I see you
cleaner
got
at
your
you.
grills on today.
You should hear me when I read a fucking listener letter. I'd be like, trying to lubricate.
I be like, you
Wow.
know,
Mandii and Weezy, thank you so
Send
much.
us the audio.
is that, you know?
Honey, I couldn't say decision.
No, you still can.
Used to.
All right, well, y'all, I want to break this up a little bit with our hypothetical.
Okay.
Get us out of dating before we jump back into dating. And this one, I thought that we could all come up with some pretty good answers. So, you know, we're going to start with Sid on this one, and then we'll go around. I do want to answer from all of us. So if you could add one history fact into the books that would be taught in schools and perceived to be true, what would it be?
Can it be messy or?
Of course, it could be messy.
This is the theme.
It needs to be a lie.
No, it's true.
No, it could also not be true.
Okay, but this is true because I saw a recent photo.
Okay,
Rosa Parks had yams, yo.
We're not gonna do that.
Why not? Why we not gonna? She did. I just saw a
But
picture.
why would we teach our kids that Rosa Parks had a donk?
Wait, let me look.
Yeah, Rosa Parks had where'd you see her butt? When she was getting off the bus?
There was a picture of her doing yoga.
Wait,
they did yoga in the
This
Or
city?
maybe that was AI.
Girl.
It might be AI.
There's a picture of Rosa Parks doing yoga. Somebody
Someone
pull
look
it
it up.
This is
Where's the
AI.
producers?
And this is
Somebody
why
get it together.
Check the fingers.
you're being real Gen Z right now.
I am.
Let me point out Twitter is your resource.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
it's- you know it's
Sorry.
TikTok.
You know what?
That
It's too
That was me.
blurry.
Are you crying? Well, when I saw the photo, I was like, well, why was she sitting down? She should stand up.
Wait, this one? With her flipped upside like
Yeah, that AI.
Is that Rosa Parks?
She's a
That
pretzel.
looks like Rosa Parks.
That is
Am I wrong?
I don't know, it's an old black lady.
I have to stay off of the internet.
Rosa's that light?
Marie, why would you let me say that?
Rosa was a little bit light.
Why is it always light skinned?
she
She
was
was a
light-skinned as
freedom
hell.
fighter, bro.
I know.
Well, 'cause the
Harriet
dark-skinned-
Tubman too.
The dark skinned girl they didn't care about what she
No, but it's
said.
like kind of embarrassing because literally every time somebody checks me, like it's always mixed bitches acting like this. You
Girl,
either
they
go one
gonna
way.
drag. They're gonna drag me for this. Somebody say something positive. Somebody move it on.
Okay,
No,
so
no,
you
no,
know
I want
what?
to keep going.
Hold on. I'm gonna add to it. So
Okay.
what I would teach, what I would put in the books is that actually Black people were the kings and queens and we ruled the world. White supremacy is actually rooted in hate. They were haters.
Mhm.
And so that's why white people was like, oh, now we got to get them out
And
of
the
here.
Asians
But
gonna
I
be
would
like,
wanna
it was
teach-
us, ma'am.
I would want to teach. I would want to teach that white people were so insecure that they just hated that they didn't rule shit. So they took everything from us, which technically I think is the truth.
Isn't that taught in the School of Hotep?
Oh, is that?
I think that's already being taught.
Oh, is that at the school? of
School of
Hotep?
There's the
School of
course
Hotep.
of mindfulness, I think, is the thing Taomi told us about. Have y'all heard about this? It's a book.
No, it's the Course of Miracles.
Miracles. Okay. And she was talking about how her and her ex-husband, literally, she was like, girl, he was trying to spiritually gaslight me from this fucking Hotep book. And a lot of the Hotep teachings, not going front. I love it, Dr. Umar, but I also love the gays. And it's like they conflict each other consistently, back and forth and back and forth. And I think the biggest issue with Hotep shit that African Americans that don't fuck with it is they hate white people a little too much. I have the mindset of like, I don't care about making white people feel seen. Like, it's just not a priority for me. I may see a homeless person that is white and I literally won't cross the street because I'd be like, oh, someone's going to help you 100 times today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think where Black people living in America that are just kind of like, no, Hoteps just want you to hate white people. No, it's just more radical. But
Yeah,
like,
I don't think it's, but I still think that white supremacy is rooted in a lot of hate, but I want to teach that they were haters.
I also want to say they be ignoring the white homeless people too.
They do.
Unless they have a little dirty dog with them, then they might
do
give
want
them a
the
little
dog.
right. They'll be like,
That's why they be
"Oh."
having the dog because they're like, I'm definitely going
It's a
to
trap.
cash out.
You
with
know,
this.
the fact that as human beings, we do care more sometimes
About
about animals
Yeah.
than human lives.
you
It's
know why
crazy.
though? Because people look at homeless like they just can't stop doing drugs. We only associate homelessness with drug addiction now, right? Because people just go get a job. Like that's the first thing they want to say. I'm living half in LA. I'm telling you, the way people treat homeless in Los Angeles is fucking crazy. Also, the way homeless people
Unhoused, I think
treat.
we got to call them unhoused now.
I don't. I'm sorry. There's no home living on the street. You're homeless.
Ooh.
I don't do unhoused. That's stupid language.
Well, when they
say
write
unhoused.
into you and curse you out, girl.
Unhoused.
You,
Yeah,
you
they say
know,
unhoused.
Who's gonna write to her? The unhoused?
yeah, they are.
Don't do that.
They
Don't
have
do that,
Wi-Fi
Reed.
now.
I don't
so
like
yes.
street
They do
Wi-Fi.
have Wi-Fi.
to
They do.
normalize living outside as a home is fucked up. Because I'll tell you
I
what,
know.
if they ended up having a kid and family, oh, is it still unhoused? No, you'd want them to have a fucking home. So let's treat adults the same way. I don't give a fuck about you putting no campsite. and
Wait,
being
what do
a-
you mean having kids? They have kids?
Girl, yes.
Homeless people be banging.
Yes.
See, no, I just think that's
You don't watch
I think
TV.
that's irresponsible. I understand.
You think that's irresponsible?
I mean, it is.
It's very
So because I don't have a wait,
if you are
hold on, because I don't have a home, I can't have sex.
well,
Yes.
you should not
Where
be
you having
having.
sex?
You shouldn't be getting nutted in.
Mm.
Like you,
Bruh.
If you live
Bruh.
outside, pull out. If you live out, pull out.
yo, like there has to be.
Free.
Like we got it. Like you got to be
can't.
responsible in some form of your life.
You're going to make another one?
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's
That's
already
what you sound like,
it's
Mandii.
already magic. I'm gonna shout out to all of the parents.
Andy, do you realize that a lot of women that are homeless are sex workers? What do you think is going on?
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Okay, wow. The more you know is happening here in Decisions.
Seriously, though.
That sounds like a horrible decision to me.
No, with an H. Not a fun one with a W.
Okay, Reezy, what
Mandii said, how do I realize that?
Yeah.
I was just gonna also shout out parents because the more that I continue to live and thrive as a single person, I don't know where y'all get the money to raise kids.
This is
kids
true.
are so expensive.
This is
and
true.
the more, like, I just bought furniture where I don't want anyone to sit on it. And so I had to call my mom and I say, Mom, I'm so sorry. I now understand why you didn't want us to jump on your couch and do all the things that we did
Do
as
you know
children.
that's crazy that you had a moment with a couch? When I was on vacation a few months ago with my nigga, it's $120 each for us to do this boat, right? And I remember thinking to myself, kids is 89? A kid is 89?
That's not too
you
far
telling
from
me
you.
if we would have had a fucking baby, we would have to bring this fucking kid for $89
For $90?
and feed it.
Yeah. And
Don't
feed
get me
it.
wrong, I
It's
want
crazy.
a kid. Just not now.
Reezy, what would be your fact that you add into the history books to be taught?
Cheating is not new.
Ooh.
Since the beginning of time,
They've been hoes.
all of the stuff that we're complaining about now, people been doing that
Yeah.
They have.
since the beginning of time. I'm sure there was a cave woman washing her man's favorite rock, and he was at some other woman's cave just throwing Fred Flintstone dick all over the place.
You
So,
think Adam was cheating on Eve?
that's
With
not a
what?
caveman.
Was there
but-
another?
Well,
Was there
no,
another
that's before
person?
a cave. All right.
I'm just asking. I'm just throwing it out here.
Sorry, that's Jesus stuff. But weren't they first?
I mean, let's just say
They were.
Listen, the way that in history we just like to turn men into gods. Like, let's be very clear. Martin Luther King was cheating like hell on Coretta.
Girl, you're not about to do this.
Girl, it's about to be Black History Month. We gonna do this right now. Shut your light-skinned mouth up. Shut your mouth. Let's talk about racism.
So Martin wasn't cheating. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying we not talking about this
Okay.
close to February.
You the one who brought it up.
No. I talked about cavemen and you said niggas
Now,
be cheating. Now that sounds, let's unpack that.
That is
Now you
mess.
had to bring up
That's
MLK.
mess, Mandii.
No, now that's white man haters.
Yeah.
Don't demonize him.
It's giving CIA.
I hate y'all so much.
It's giving
It's
CIA
giving
operative.
alabaster mother. That's what it's giving.
Yo.
Yep.
Alabaster.
It is giving mother from the Caucasus Mountains.
Okay, can I be fair? Like, yo,
That is crazy that
sometimes
we don't
I might
wanna
have
be
an
real.
opinion and I'd be like, I'm too ambiguous for this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad
We could-
somebody needs to check y'all. Somebody needs to check y'all.
First off,
let me tell
so
you.
you're saying that
Yes.
we can't talk about how our activists and our leaders and all those
Bitch, we can
were
barely
cheaters?
say nigga.
No.
Took it from us.
I don't like the way you said it. It might be the braces, but I don't like the way you said it. It didn't come out right.
When Kendrick came on, that's it. When Kendrick said, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more, I was like, please don't let it be us. Please.
You think it's all about
When they
what?
said they not like us, they talking about y'all. Both of y'all.
No,
they
you're
are.
not talking about me.
They were talking about
No.
That's why we have
They
to
not
fight.
talking about you because you
They
have
not talking
bronzer
about
on
me.
today?
This is why we have to
This is
fight
a
to
tan.
freedom.
Bitch, I was in St. Corey. This is a tan.
Alright, it's a tan. But
This
only
is so
him.
unserious. I can't. I be seeing y'all clips and y'all really just be having really great discussions, adult type
No,
stuff.
they've been waiting
Here
for us
it's
to be
loose
dragged.
here.
Keep going.
It's very loose
This
here.
is our
crazy.
dues for Black History Month.
Absolutely. You know, Martin Luther King was a cheater. Now, what was the purpose of that?
Yeah.
Tell us why you bought that. Walk us through the thought process.
But no. She brought it up because we were like the range. He was an
range.
activist. He was doing stuff for his people, but he was also,
But he was also
stepping
cheating.
out
And you
on
said you wanted
Coretta.
everyone to know that cheating been around.
He was dropping off dick for the church ladies.
No.
Now you brought it to the church.
Well, he
get
was
him on
a
board.
reverend,
Okay.
right?
Now you turning this into Pastor Jamal Bryant and talking about what he do to the
I don't know
congregation.
nothing about
What's next
Jamal
on the
Bryant.
docket?
Okay, next on the docket. Okay, actually, now this is going to be great because we can talk about dating in the realm of how to be a perfect side chick. Now, this is a video that came out, and I do want us to respond, but also for any of our listeners who have chosen the lane that I used to, the hill I used to die on. I want us to talk about if you agree with this being the perfect way to be a side chick.
Okay.
So here we go.
Remember, he's married. There's a line, an invisible line. We don't now cross the line and expect a relationship.
You can never outshine the main. Be the fantasy, not the reality. On a Monday, you don't go past 8 p.m.
Don't do that.
Let's use your brain. That's
Don't
for
do
the
that.
wife. Think of it like this. You know, like a genie. You rub the lamp and then the genie appears.
Yeah.
You don't come out until you're summoned. If it's not buying you Chanel, you can go to hell.
Yes, as women, we're gonna feel a type of way. You're with him, it feels good. He turns around, he's with his wife. If you feel sad, go and read a book.
Valentine's Day, you think that he's supposed to do something. Your day is the 15th.
Wake up
If you
now.
don't like the way it makes you feel, leave the situation
Leave
and
the
go and get a
situation
boyfriend.
then. Go and get a man then. Why do you want someone else's man? God forgive us.
On top
Why do you want somebody else's man?
Why do you want someone else's man?
That's a good question.
No, so I'm not gonna lie. In my 20s, it was less responsibility for me and how I showed up in the relationship. And it was just easier to be number two because I don't know, I felt like there wasn't the pressure for me to show up and be perfect. I think that when you date or you strive to be the wife or something, sometimes you change who you are. And the reality of it is I just think you're insecure and don't believe you deserve a man to yourself.
Yeah, but I feel like you could say the same for a side chick. Wait, are you saying that's the side chick?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're
That's the side
insecure
chick.
and you don't think that you deserve a man for yourself.
I think someone who, and myself included, when I was in my 20s, I did feel like I wasn't girlfriend or wifey material. I felt like my money wasn't where it needed to be and I needed to fuck niggas who had money. And if my man or someone that I liked at the time I didn't think could provide for my life, I'm going to sit here and keep dealing with the guys with money. And then I also just
you
think...
felt in your 20s that you needed to have money or a certain like standing for a relationship? You felt that?
I felt like I mean, and I think that comes from, again, therapy, childhood upbringing, like my grandmother and what happened. Like there were women in my family who couldn't leave really bad and abusive relationships because the man provided for everything. So for me, I always felt like I wanted to come in and give something, which is why I went back to college. I was like, no man's going to take me serious as a bartender or working in the clubs. And you worked in the clubs for a long time too. And I was just like, let me go back to school. Let me be what a wife should be. And
Is
then
that what you're telling me I should have did? I should have went back to school?
No.
Then maybe I wouldn't be gay right
She
now?
said, can you read?
You lesbian?
Can you read?
You over here, you over here saying Rosa Parks got yams. Yeah, you ignorant asshole. Okay, got it. Got it. Drag me.
Like, so I mean, everything that she said though, I do believe like if you sign up to be a side chick, you can't sit here and believe you're in competition or going to steal the main chick from this guy.
But I think some side chicks do think that.
No,
I think
no, because they're delusional.
Yeah.
I think side chicks are delusional.
actually,
a lot.
even if they don't think they could steal them, I think side chicks think, oh, he likes me more, or
Right.
I'm preferred, or whatever, or he's stuck with her.
Well, he be
Right.
saying that too.
He
Like,
about, he's about to leave her any day now.
yeah, he's pillow talking, complaining about the person, the main chick, to the side chick, and then the side chick's like, well, I'm about to move in there and I'm about to slide in. And so I think all of it is just like delusional and toxic. And
Very much.
you could get wrapped up in it. It's a push and pull of thinking that you're going to get something that somebody else has. Because there's some people who just want what other people have. Not just men, but just things. Somebody else's life.
Well,
the grass is always
sometimes
greener.
certain things don't look appealing or attractive to you until you see somebody else with it, and then you be like, oh.
But also, when you're the side chick, right? You're not dealing with the messiness of who this guy is on a daily because you don't live with him.
No,
you're not dealing with.
You're literally, you literally are part of the mess.
Part-time.
Part-time mess.
No, when I say mess, I'm talking about like all the things that kind of might make you start disliking your partner in a relationship, right? And not even disliking, but you're not dealing with the reality of what bills are being paid and how you're paying them. You're not dealing with this person's family. You're not dealing with this person on a day-to-day because as a side chick, you're part-time. And you're normally getting the best version of this guy. I know the delusion that I used to have is, oh, well, he's honest with me. I know everything that's going on, so he has to like me more. No, I think there is a blurred line to the fact that people lie to the ones they actually love.
He was lying to both of y'all.
Absolutely.
No, he does.
There was not a
honest
being told.
He's still a liar to somebody.
No, he's a liar to somebody. Absolutely.
But I think the thing that was tough for me with like someone wanting me to be a side chick, because it normally came from like men I used to date and they would come back around.
Yeah.
I'm really emotional, but I felt a lot of emptiness. Like if I know that you have to walk outside or do something like that, like I hate it. But the only time the side chick was like, oh, I like this, was when they were giving me money.
Oh, yeah.
That feels like an exchange of my time.
I'm not going to lie. For us
don't know
being
about
here
that life.
8 years later, I do think that if you are going to be a side chick, you should be getting compensated financially. I don't think there's any other reason to be a side chick. Because as a woman, you will start becoming emotionally involved with
But
that
also, let's talk here, like, what is side chick, right? Because you can get some dick dropped off and then be on your way. I think a side chick is like, you actually are
You're
investing in
saying
that
you're
person
in a
too.
relationship with this man. That's a side
No,
chick.
I've never heard of side chick.
Yeah, no, I would. I need the
situationship more than anything.
Yeah, I need the definition.
But there's time in. Yes, Alexa, what's a side chick?
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, I've dibble dabbled in the schmedium of sideness. Oh, that's Alexa?
That's
Marie.
Well, also, she just talked about delivering ingredients to a bowl.
She thought she said, "What's a chip?"
What's a side chip?
A side chip is a small.
But that's what you should call him now. Side chip.
A side chip?
Side chip.
Chips.
Side of fries.
Crazy when you said that, I was like, "Is he Alexa?"
A little appetizer.
I hope everybody's Alexa activated when I scream that.
A little side order.
Yeah, I don't think I was actually thinking that I was going to be with these people ever. Because I did it more than once. Because you got to do it 3 times to figure out if you really want to do it or not.
You got to be a side chick 3 times.
3 times to figure out if you're really about this life.
Eating pussy too. I remember meeting a girl. She was like, "Oh, I like being with women, but I don't like eating pussy." I was like, "Have you tried it?" Just once. I was like, "It was hers."
You got to do it 2 more times?
You got to do it 2 more times.
Yeah.
So you got to do everything 3 times. So
Yes,
anal, you're
3 times.
almost there. You've done it like twice.
Oh, yeah. My nigga literally said to me, we've been together almost 2 years now. It's been a year and a half.
You and this.
Weezy, you too grown. Like, you haven't,
Tell her.
you have not gotten.
She put the head in it. She be trying to say she didn't do
No.
it.
It hurts.
Listen,
It does not hurt.
You have to get it in your 20s. You have to do anal in your 20s.
Well, I'm
you
gonna be
cannot do it in your
34
30s.
fucking March. What am I
You
going to
can
do?
do
I don't know,
that
after
stuff
30
whatever you want.
No.
They do an anal in nursing homes.
No,
I feel like I jumped to skip at like a level because
I disagree.
P play. So I'm like, how did I get here but not anal?
What's P play?
What it
You
sound
know
like?
what
She be asking a man to piss all over her.
Not all over, neck down, bitch.
What podcast am I on? I am a good Christian
so
gay.
sorry.
What's
It's
going on here, Marie?
decisions.
A good Christian gay is crazy.
Back to Rosa.
Wait a second. So as a lesbian, how do you have anal sex?
Girl, what?
I just want to
Okay.
know what is going in there.
Oh,
What you mean? What's going in there?
Fingers, toys,
Okay.
things of that sort.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
can you get like the penetration you can handle? Like you can get.
Oh, I haven't. Like I said, you see, I got my good, church dress on, stockings.
I don't see it.
I don't get down like that no more. But I used to.
Oh,
If we could put more
the
than
knee
2
highs
in
and the
there.
stockings tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
And that little fur. in your-
Oh my God.
You unzip. You didn't have to unzip that low.
Yeah, it's all I can see fallopian tubes.
Let me zip it up then. It was hot in here. That's what it is. It's not very circulated in this podcast.
Oh.
I thought y'all was elevated. Where's the AC? It's nothing but heat coming on.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be too hot.
Coming out them tights, girl.
Yeah, I can't.
That
get-
cootie cat hot, girl.
It can't go like a full in and out. But no, he was basically trying to tell me because of the time we've been together, it's time. I'm like, didn't we try it? He was like, yeah, nigga, last December. I'm like, so now I'm on my years up. We got to go back into the
Girl, though, you got to re-up on the warranty.
So we got poppers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Doesn't help for me.
It doesn't help for you.
I have a very tight, and this is not me trying to flex. I wish I could flex.
It's
my
not a
ass.
flex.
No, I think the sphincter muscle is too tight.
I feel the
Because
same.
when I'm
Put a
watching,
butt plug in it
That
first.
sounds
you
like a
gotta,
disease.
You gotta stretch it open.
Are you okay?
I got a little
could-
butt too, and it's
TTA,
shy.
too tight ass.
And
Oh,
no.
you're not here for it either?
Listen, I got a tiny butt. I've tried twice, so I guess
So
I
you
have
have
one more time to try.
Yeah.
I do it on the same day.
But I really do
Okay, let's
think,
start a group chat.
I really do think if you do it in your 20s, it's easier in your 30s. But once you get like over 30, it's something about the body. It's like it's not giving the way it used to.
The
my
unofficial
first-
anal expert.
I think,
I am.
Yeah, I tried anal at 19, so I was
At 19.
I moved to
Mandii.
Atlanta. And they definitely
Don't blame it on the
Exactly.
henny
What
wings.
does that mean?
Look
They
at
were gay?
you.
I'm blaming Atlanta.
Is that why you're back in Atlanta?
No.
Well,
For anal sex, I'm
well,
definitely not back in Atlanta for anal sex. Let me tell you now,
because
the
of
guys
Atlanta.
that I'm dating right now are not in Atlanta. And I wish
Good.
well, no, I'm lying. One of them is, but he just moved there. So we'll see.
How many guys are you dating?
So 3, and I like all 3 of them.
She got to
equally.
try them all three times.
And listen, no,
And
I'm not going that route, but
Wait, what does that mean?
like I'm not gonna try all 3. Like
You're not going to
depending-
fuck all of them?
Probably not.
Oh.
But you got 1 out of 3.
Yeah, so I fucked 1 out of the 3. But the one that I really like, I'm supposed to be fucking soon. And if I like him, I think I
Soon.
might.
Girl,
Yeah,
we
it's
are
on
not
the
gonna be
Google
hot
count.
long.
She got a
You are
date.
in your
It's a
30s
date.
and young. You better fuck them niggas.
Well, no. I'm trying to talk. I would love to date all 3 of them. I would love to be with all
But you
3.
don't want to bang all 3.
No, if I'm able to be in a relationship with all 3,
Mandii,
we
do you
will
know
have
what you just
sex.
look like for some reason? Because there's a couch and there's a chair on the side. I feel like she was on a dating show. I would love to date all three of them, but I can only choose two.
Mandii, real question. How do you have the time? Friend, you're very busy.
Well, two of them don't live in my city.
Okay. So when do you see them?
So you have
So that's the thing. We have to plan.
Okay.
We have to plan.
You're so busy. You're busy. Like
I know. So
I'm not as busy as y'all, and I still feel like I couldn't imagine doing 3.
So I'm not gonna lie. I don't want someone always with me.
Okay.
So I like to give people their space, their time.
That sounds great.
I have they're all 3 busy.
Now, that ain't a woman that don't want kids.
No.
I don't like someone always with me.
I don't.
But I get that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you every day. I don't need to speak to you
I
every
don't
day
need to speak to you every day.
Yeah.
Well, one is a scientist, one is a doctor, and one is an actor.
One is a scientist.
Scientist?
Yeah,
Shut up, Bill Nye.
Bill Nye? I was like, Bill Nye?
He's white. I don't really.
He's
But
white?
he's rich.
No, Bill Nye is white.
Oh, I'm like, he's
Is Bill
white?
Nye rich?
No.
He got a
Bill
little
Nye got
coin.
millions.
No,
That
he
nigga
has
was on
money.
TV when I was 2.
Bill Nye probably bought Microsoft stock at his, when his
How
low.
much is Bill Nye worth?
It's gonna say $200,000.
$8 million. We got ball players
Bill
bigger than
Nye.
that.
Yeah.
Get him on Decisions.
No, I don't,
I would
But no,
fuck
I could
Bill
see him.
Nye for the plot.
You would fuck Bill Nye?
Just for the plot.
just to.
Are y'all in therapy for real? Because it's not sounding
Well, hold
like
on.
it.
Walk me through this. Is it because he's a scientist? You think he knows how to
It's because he's Bill
scientifically
Nye.
put it in your butt?
I think, for one, fucking someone you've known for your whole life, right? Someone you have an affinity to.
He hasn't known you though.
Yeah.
No, but me. Like, I
giving
know
fan.
about this person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
That
a
sounds
fan.
like
He's
a
also-
fan. I was like, it sounds like
Yeah,
fan.
I feel like just for the story of it, like,
We
what would he
said
be
I'll
like
throw
in
him
bed?
some groupie pussy.
There's no
Yeah.
way the sex with Bill Nye would be good.
Bill Nye is not having sex. He's reading his Kindle out loud to
Hey,
you. He's not.
I don't know why this turned
having
into a
sex.
kink shape. If I want
Okay.
to fuck this old ass nigga, let me
He's
do
wearing
it.
his glasses at the tip of his
Yes,
nose.
He got a little
Yes.
medal of honor for
And,
the other old
he's
nigga
putting
Joe.
a beaker in your poussoir.
Not a beaker, bitch.
A beaker.
Not
Will
a
you
beaker.
edit this out of the podcast?
No.
Why?
We're letting
Bill
them know
Nye.
that you want to give Bill Nye some pussy.
Because you know what sucks? I have to stand on this now for
You
years to
do.
come.
You absolutely.
And then when y'all come back, or the second we go on this, y'all gonna be like, remember this bitch wanted to fuck Bill Nye?
Yeah.
So wait,
but-
on Patreon, there's a topic that we're talking about how dick gives you clout or something. Because all the girls like to sit here and post who was in their DMs and all that shit.
Mhm.
I do want to ask, is there anyone that y'all would fuck just because of who they are? You've known them forever. You might not. They might not even be your type. You're just like, if he wanted, I would consider it. He or she, based on who they are.
Kamala.
Kamala?
Not you, just
Girl,
one.
you are
What-
unserious. You got this blazer on. I can't with you. Can I switch?
She said,
I cannot switch. I need to get on the other
Weezy
side.
said, I'm with her.
Do you not get the concept?
Wait, is there anyone?
If we started with Kamala, now I have to rethink everything.
Yeah. You know what? Can I be honest?
Yes.
Now that, not saying that these celebrities or people are more accessible, the more that they talk, the more that they put stuff out there, it makes me like, I'm not as attracted.
Yeah.
I like them.
They're
I have
more
an
no-
affinity
they're
for them, but I don't have like a
normalized.
sexual connection.
Mm.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
For the men.
Wait, this is
women
gonna be
to
the
fuck
last
men.
time you speak for the rest of the
Okay.
episode.
Adam Sandler.
Oh,
hell
no.
no.
No,
First of all,
girl.
you know it smells like chips and beer when he take his clothes off.
People
Fully.
love him. Now he got his little beard and uncut gym.
Not now. He
They
got
love
how he
cut
looks.
dental
Now.
shot 8
Girl,
years
he
ago.
look like he don't even wash his feet.
At all. He smells like 3-day-old Axe spray.
So is there anyone that you would that's not necessarily attractive, but you're like, oh, they're iconic or something? Like you can't pick someone hot. That's why I said
Martin
Yeah,
Luther King.
I have a
Don't
dream. Martin have a dream.
But Martin was handsome, no?
Now Malcolm. Although Malcolm could get
Malcolm.
it.
Malcolm, Tupac.
Plymouth Rock didn't land on
You
us.
picking fine niggas. That's not part
No,
of the
you
fun.
can't pick-
Tupac would be, sex with Tupac would be hot.
Yeah.
You know, he would read poetry.
His gun would
And
be
you
under
got
the
long
pillow.
braids right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I not sex, but I would like to, hang out, just
With?
be in her, have her air. Queen Latifah.
Girl, I,
Oh,
would
I
fuck
like
Queen
Queen.
Latifah.
Girl, you would
I
bang
like
Queen.
Queen.
No,
Okay,
no,
wait.
no. She's
There's
married.
an icon that's not
I don't want to be a
necessarily hot.
side chick.
Girl, I said dead people.
No, okay.
Meryl
Oh,
Streep.
dead people. Okay.
Okay, now we're just naming white people.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Meryl Streep.
let's get
I'm trying to
into
pick
dating
icons.
being a mess. So normally during this segment we get into the history of sex, but I wanted to get into the history of our messy dating lives. And I did want to start with you, Reezy, because
I want to say Skepta.
Oh,
you can't
yes.
pick those type.
Actually, Marie,
Bro, that's why,
I see that for you.
But that's
the
why,
neck tattoos.
Bro, that's why I didn't say
Oh my
Method Man.
God,
Because of course.
Method Man.
Yes.
Of course.
Right.
Lenny Kravitz,
Skepta,
of course.
I know he
Lenny
listens
Kravitz
to
would have on the leather pants
Hello.
the whole time.
And them nipple rings.
And he would have on a big ass scarf that he would lay down, and that's what we would bang
I
on.
would love to bang on his big scarf. I would love it. It might be a little itchy.
I wonder if it's like a
Girl,
full size
His condoms are leather.
It's a duvet cover.
Wait, what was the question?
No, we're getting
Right.
into the mess of our dating histories.
Mhm.
And for Reezy, I do want to talk to you because on your pod, you've had quite a few dates recently.
Ooh, yeah.
But also, this is my favorite part. You said last year in 2024, in 1 year, you ran into every single ex you've ever had.
Every ex I dated in the last 5 years,
What,
I
Beth?
bumped into them last year.
She bumped into them all in 1 year. So you haven't
Every
fucked a lot of niggas then.
single one. Well, in the last 5 years. So it was, and then the first boyfriend I ever had, I bumped into him at Union Square. And when I saw him, I just started laughing because I was like, this is the universe.
New York is getting too small.
I
That's
feel
what
like-
that
What is
means.
the universe trying to say when they show you everyone you've slept with? In the
I
last
think
5
the
years?
universe is taking me through a ghosts of penis past, right? Like everybody that I used to be stressed about or obsessed with or whatever, I saw them and it was like, oh, this is you, this you. I did spin a couple of the blocks, a couple of the
So wait,
times.
out of the ones that you saw, 5 out of 10, I don't know if it was 10, you know what I'm saying? 50% of them, were they better looking, worse?
In 1 week, I bumped into 3. So the first one looked good and I looked
What did
bad.
you do? Go to the layout and everyday people?
No, girl, I was walking.
Seriously. How you run into all them niggas?
In 1 week, I bumped into 3.
That's
so
crazy.
the first one looked good and I looked bad, so I had to hide.
Shit.
Because I was like, oh. And then the second one looked bad and I looked good, so I was like, I thought that was you. Hey, you look big. Oh my God, your thyroid, like, and then
Not the thyroid. Lord.
right, and then the last one looked good. He looked fantastic. Like I thought it looked like he had found Christ or something. I don't know. He looked very good. Sydney saw him. He looked fantastic.
I did. I was very happy.
Can
for
I
you.
ask you if someone went through a book and got to see all of your exes, what would it say about you? Like, would they be able to point out one same trend with your exes, or like, what do you think it would say about you?
I think with the exception of like a couple of the niggas, everybody that I've dated has been very nice. Like I date nice people. I don't necessarily date assholes. I dated maybe 3 liars.
Ooh.
Just
but,
not many.
Only 3?
Yeah.
Just 3? Your whole life?
3.
For the last 5 years?
Maybe they were great liars.
Give
and
us
you
the
only know
recipe.
three.
Yeah, maybe the rest.
No.
Yeah, maybe the rest. Okay, maybe I dated 5 liars. We gonna round up.
Oh,
But
wow.
Yeah.
You're like God's chosen. That's
Yeah.
a blessing.
I'm one of God's favorites.
Absolutely.
I'm like
Only-
top 50 in the world.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Maybe you know how to choose them. I don't know.
I choose.
Maybe you have discernment. Like, I don't feel like we all get that lucky, bitch.
I don't know. I feel like the end of last year, I just was like, this. Because
What is dating now for you like? Like, is there a trend now with what you see, how men are dating in comparison to your past or not?
I don't know. I didn't care about dating in my 20s. I wasn't thinking about it at all. I would go out and just be like, ew, stop talking to us. Or like, I want a strawberry daiquiri. Like, and so does my friend. Like, I was drinking stuff like that and ignoring them. And then, after you leave 29 behind, now you're kind of on a swivel.
Yep.
And I don't like being out in that way. I just want to be out with my friends, feeling hot, being sexy and smelling good.
It's so
And
crazy.
then-
The attention doesn't go to going out to meet people anymore. It just is to go out and have a good time.
Because
You
the
don't
pressure of meeting someone outside, I think, comes from the fact that we're all meeting them online. So it's like, damn, I'm going outside. It must be time.
I
Like,
just want to meet people out. Like online is canceled. I don't want to do that no more.
canceled.
That's where all the liars are online.
They
are.
outside.
That's
Fully
exactly where
outside.
they're at.
They're at the layout.
they out
Yeah.
they mama pussy. What the fuck is you talking about? They at the layout.
They out.
You know
Not
what's
that-
funny?
not that I
saw
know.
someone I used to date at the layout, and he must have had one of the moments. He was like, "Oh my God, how you been? Are you working out?" No, nigga, I'm just making more money. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, when someone is from the past and they see you, I can already tell how your dating life is going from how you pressed on me.
Ooh.
You know?
It might not even be how their dating life is going. It's just how you look.
True.
Your energy
and how
too.
you moving.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like maybe old you was a little bit more pressed, a little bit more thirsty, and now you're making money and you're at a different place in your life, and people see that and they're like drawn to that.
The thirstiness is real, though. I will say that. I think the thirstiness.
If you think that he doesn't have a finsta looking at your stuff, he is. So he's already seen the progression. And
might not even be a finsta. He on his friend's
I ain't
page.
running through them. But I do think the thirstiness in the 20s for me, you don't, if you're looking to date someone, I think you don't have a lot of couth. Like you're kind of just being like, yeah, my intentions are this, that. And it's just, sometimes you can lead with that in a different way. And I think I didn't know how to communicate that properly. Like I was going on dates with niggas that were fucking drug dealers thinking they'd wife me up or they'd be a great partner. Like you're just not really choosing right. And I think the thirstiness definitely came from loneliness. Mm-hmm. Once you're a little bit older, you start building community and happiness in other ways.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're younger, you're like, oh, I have to get married, get a good job, do this. So I got to find a partner. That's next. And that's the worst part of dating. Going out like you are right now, just to have a good time. Like I really believe that's what brings the happiness.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between dating men and women that you see?
Women,
are women harder to date? Do you feel, or are they easier?
I think everybody is crazy. It doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are.
This is true.
But I do think that women are more direct. They know what they want and they're not afraid to say their feelings. And most women are like, yeah, that's like, I'm not turned off by a woman being honest because it's like, okay, good. I don't have to like play these games or, oh, I can't text you back. I gotta wait and da-da-da-da. So that it is like, relaxing to feel like, oh, I know that person likes me. I don't have to decipher or look at hieroglyphics to see if they are really into.
Did you say hieroglyphics?
Hieroglyphics.
You know what that is?
You know what? Of course I know, man. But wait, are you trying to embarrass me on your show? Let the people in the comments.
I was like, Mandii,
correct me.
I know what hieroglyphics.
You know what I meant.
Hieroglyphics, yo, Mandii.
Just like a white woman. Just like her. How dare you? They'll put that in the history books, bitch. It's always going to be a beige woman trying to correct a black, strong, gay woman on camera. Put that in the books.
I'm scared to talk. I've said enough with Kamala.
Let me call my Uber.
Okay. You know what's crazy? Hold on. Let me tell you how Sydnee tried to play Weezy. Because again,
how did I try to play Weezy?
Because you tried to act like she'd be late, and I was like, Weezy's never late for me.
Oh, now she's trying to take the heat off her ass. Hey, you late, black bitch. That's what the fuck she just said.
You're a Karen with a capital K. Do you know that?
You are crying.
You are.
Man, you are not gonna lie.
I've seen it all.
No, mind you, the way
I've had enough.
The way I had to stick up for my black sister in the text message.
Well,
not with an A.
Sister. Mandii, who are you turning into over there?
You,
I don't know what it is.
Sister.
Yo,
His sister's on BT.
Sister. Is it color purple? Sister.
You shut up.
No, this is fun. Keep going.
Until you do right by me.
Don't do me next.
I do want to end the show by not the story.
Oh no, we know you want to end it now.
No.
I am having a good time. I mean, randomly.
I do want us to talk about what we have intentionally changed in the way we pursue partners and dating and sex in our 30s compared to our 20s. Like, I know that you said clearly you're not out looking exactly, but is there anything intentionally that you're doing different?
I'm trying to work on me. I just want to be good for me. I don't care about the people per se anymore. I just want to show up for me. I want to be good to me. I want to do things in a way that it's not chaotic. Our podcast is mess, but I don't want to be a mess anymore. So
it's for this 1 hour.
I don't want to be a mess anymore.
I don't want
starting today.
Starting today. Starting right fucking now because of you, Mandii. Okay? Wait till I come back. I'm going to have hieroglyphics. I'm going to say
hieroglyphics.
Hydroglyphics.
To be honest, hieroglyphics is a great makeup line name.
Hydroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics.
High-glow-lyphics.
Highlighter and
nobody would say it right. No,
Get him glow. Get him glow.
High-glow-lyphics.
What about you, Weezy, in 2025? What you doing different? You gonna get a boo this year?
Maybe. I think 2025 is gonna be good. I did see a psychic last year for the first time in my life. And she said she sees love in my future. And
was she in a window or did you get like a good one?
I went up the stairs. I had to ring a bell. Actually, no, I had to hit the little, this thing.
You know they live
door
there.
knocker. you know, because that's how you summon a wizard. You got what'd you say?
That's where they live. Most of them live there.
Was it? But you believe in, has anything else?
I've never gone to see a psychic before. My friend was like, why would you go see a white psychic?
That's a
Why
good
would your
question.
ancestors talk to a white psychic?
The only white psychics I think are real are
just because it's a word doesn't mean you can't say it.
G word. It is not.
No, they say the N word. Like we can't even say no more.
You just
Yo. How? Wait, can y'all AI me out of this part? Can I just
wait? No, I'm being serious about gypsy. It's a culture. You can't call someone a gypsy by looking at them or by like you can say the word.
Girl, I think you need to go back into the history books.
First of all, gypsy woman, gypsy water, my favorite perfume. I ain't finna start bleeping myself.
Aren't they hipsters?
Wait, that's not gypsy is not a hipster.
No, we have
Girl,
to go.
this is probably gonna have the most
think a
engagement because people are gonna be dragging the fuck out of
that was a question. No question is a stupid question.
Okay, now come on. We have to do something Asian to make it right.
No,
no.
Eden, don't make us talk about you. Okay.
Well, you're Asian?
No.
Oh, it's like,
Latino.
Are you a gypsy?
Are you a midget? No. Stand up.
Are you housed?
Are you housed?
Oh, I love a good offensive episode.
It's not even really offensive.
We have a rebrand,
I'm
but
sure
we're still
gypsies
fine.
don't listen to this podcast.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I heard it's going to be like, we put both them ladies, both podcasts on the network together and they fucked us. Yeah.
What was the question? How am I dating
like how
differently?
you're being intentional with dating this year.
Oh, I'm stepping outside of my house. You can't meet nobody sitting in your house.
I mean, Uber Eats, Amazon
I'm
delivery.
No, I don't do Uber Eats. I go pick up my takeout if I'm not gonna cook. I'm traveling the world. I feel like I'll meet my person in the Delta Lounge or some random place like that.
You gotta do Delta One Lounge at this point.
Yeah,
bitch.
the lounge is for the streets now.
Oh, that's
everybody up in the lounge.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Well, let's make a quick disclaimer.
Yeah.
The lounge sucks. Stop trying to go to the lounge.
Just stop.
Don't go.
Just be by the
The lounge is
gate.
canceled.
Yeah, I was
Stop
about to say,
going.
it's
Get
not
your
that
croissant.
great.
Go to the
it's
gate.
Bro,
gross.
I hate the lines in there. Yes, y'all shouldn't go. It's
Yeah.
awful.
It's canceled.
They need to put congestion prices for the
lounge.
lounge.
They tried to. That's why they did the Sky Miles. They tried to get y'all motherfuckers out of there.
Yeah, there's limits.
There's limits now. No.
Well, let's
I'm
blame
saying them.
TikTok because TikTok is why
Yeah.
people.
No,
are
I'm
all
telling you,
up
that
in
Delta
the
One
lounges.
Lounge, bitch.
I did
They
it once.
fucking served me steak and sushi, bitch.
Oh yeah, they give massages and facials in it.
I did it once.
Do you have a +1? Can you get a? Because I'm going over there now. Can you give
No,
me?
that's
Are
not
you
how
and
that
your
works.
girlfriend looking for a thing?
Oh my god! I can
there has
barely
to be a
deal with
trade-off.
one.
You don't want to wear them little stockings.
Yeah.
Sorry, tell people where to find you.
No, wait, are we done?
Are we done? What
yeah,
time
she gotta
is
go.
it?
She gotta go.
It is
Okay.
1:00.
where-
1:02 for me.
Where can our listeners check y'all out?
Come
listen
find
to y'all?
us also on iHeart. Mess. That's where you can find us. Our
That's our
podcast is
podcast.
called that. You can find me on Instagram. It's Reezy, REEEZY.
And I just want to tell y'all what's also amazing about Mess is that you have to, luckily, it just start from the beginning. Because you get to listen to Sydnee try to find an apartment, and then you listen to a man who bought her oxtails, who she thought was going to be her man,
And you know what?
and isn't.
When a new
But it's so
podcast
great.
starts, you feel like it's not
And,
overwhelming.
I mean, she
You
thought
can
it
actually
maybe.
He
It was
seemed-
great.
he seemed like,
he
a great
bought her
guy.
oxtail. Bitch, it's inflation. It's expensive. Like,
Right.
that was good.
And I'll try to get a little one. He got me the large. I
Oh
was like,
wow, Marie, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, them shits be
yes.
$38.
Girl. Stop.
But of
Yeah,
course, he
stun on
ended up
me.
being a man.
Now that's what's worth being a side chick for.
Ooh,
Not,
stop
I'm
it.
not being no side chick for no
Girl.
oxtail now.
Girl.
See, I'm not doing it.
Splurge.
Sid, where can they catch you and follow you and all the things?
Also on Mess, okay. On Instagram, it's Mess, and my Instagram is just Sid BW.
How many O's?
2
2.
with an H. I feel like
We're trying to get to 3. We should have did
I
the
feel
3.
like
We're going to tag it. So
I
y'all
talk
can
to
click
y'all
it.
every day through the Instagram because we just be sending memes and shit.
And you be sending us
Aw.
Hennessy pedicures.
I told them, oh no, and you know what? Real quick, PSA before we get out of here. Stop turning everything into a martini.
Stop
We
it.
want no more seafood boiled martinis.
Except for
No more
watermelon.
collard green martinis.
No collard green martinis. Stop it with the
nasty.
martinis. We're fed up.
And you
Collard
know who
green
you are.
martini's real?
No, it's
You
real.
know who you are.
You know.
you
it's a-
know.
Oh, that must be where you live.
You know
You
who you
know
are.
who you are.
They look like this.
And you know what? If you want to hear
look
more
like that.
Horrible Decisions, that's right, Horrible Decisions hasn't gone anywhere. Make sure you catch Horrible Decisions over on the Patreon. That's patreon.com/Horrible Decisions. Other than that, make sure you tune in Wednesdays. You got Decisions. right here, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, or if you want to watch the video, that's over on Patreon as well. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Decisions. Y'all, we out. We'll see y'all again. And Sid got to go to the airport.
Bye, sexy.
If you are a patron member, that's right, go on over to patreon.com/horrible decisions. That's where you can get all of the X-rated, raunchy discussions about sex. Welcome to another episode of Horrible Decisions. And I'm saying it like that because this is like OG style here. If you're watching this on video, you may have seen the viral clip of me talking about getting played with a pipe cleaner. This is said pipe cleaner, and we are joined today by Overfiend.
Yes.
Hello.
How you doing?
Are you do you know you're the Home Depot guy in my head?
Yeah, they call me Home Depot Kink, y'all. That's
Like
yes.
people at Susia be like, oh, are you the...
Right.
Did anyone say that to you?
Yeah, have you gone back to Susie and they knew that the clip was about you?
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, oh, did you see that clip? Was it you?
No, matter of fact, a female let me play with her just because she knew who I was, or she heard about me.
Not me getting you some more bodies.
Yes.
Wait, did she see...
She heard about it, and then another female was like, yo, did you watch Horrible Decisions? She was like, yeah. She's like, wait, you're that guy? Yes, please play with me. I loved it. Like, I had 5 minutes of fame.
So that's why you're here.
So if you guys didn't listen to the episode, I went to a Susia play party. Shout out to Susia. Mm-hmm. And it was one of those times that I was like, I'm going just to watch.
Right.
And kind of when I go to the sex clubs, unless I'm with a partner, I don't really play at all. Mm-hmm. But I'll do like, I'll get spanked. I talked about Daddy Huff spanking me the last time I went.
Right.
And when I went and saw you there,
right.
I was just curious. You had, by the way, again, if you're watching video, you brought this big ass bag to the sex club.
The feels very murder.
Like
the beard and the hat covering your face a little bit, it scares. Like, what is your identity?
That's what I like.
You like that?
I like that. Yeah. To give me like, to be like, who is he? What is he into? What is he going to do?
Well, what's also crazy is, you had the hat on that night as well, but your body's very nice.
Thank you.
So I'm like, I mean, you're a very attractive man.
Appreciate it.
I'm like, okay, so before I even saw anything with you, I watched you for quite some time, like play with a woman, and you were just rubbing her. I don't even remember what you were rubbing her with. All I know is I look over to Morgana and she's like, you're missing it. Before we get into all these things, we're talking sensation without penetration.
Penetration with satisfaction
without penetration.
Yeah.
There we go. Before we get into that though, can we know a little bit more about you and what you do? I think what's very interesting is right before we started recording, you like have a job that you love and you're not in sex work. So what we love to do is normalize kinks and the things that we enjoy outside of having to do it for money. It's something that you enjoy doing in the bedroom on your spare time, going to a club.
Yes.
But you have a job that you love to do. What do you do?
I'm a gardener. I've been a gardener for 20 plus years.
Wow.
Yeah. So I tripped upon it. Like I just needed a job. I think in my early 20s, ended up falling in love with it. Mm-hmm. So I did, I'm self-taught.
Okay.
So I just bought a bunch of books. Cause really what happened was I was working one day and a woman was asking me like, what's that plant? And I didn't know the answer. And that shit got me fucking upset.
Because you didn't know the answer
I didn't know what plant I was. You know, when you got a job, you're supposed to know what you're doing.
And think about the era we're in now. I'm not even going to ask. Like, I do as much as I can to not talk to anybody in there because I don't want to bother them. I go to a plant store. I pull it up on Google, and the Google image, I see it, and then I'll say, oh, how much for the Monstera? I want you to think I know what I'm saying.
Right.
Even for you to say you're self-taught and read books, all they're going to do is YouTube now.
Yeah, that wasn't around when I started.
Damn.
So I had to go to Barnes & Nobles.
So let's get to the fun stuff. What gardening shit you use in the sex club?
Well, shit, if you look at my video lately, I just use a long tool with it's something to put holes in the dirt. It's literally, if you go on my page, you'll see it. It's long.
When you're like,
We will be sure to tag his page so y'all can do your investigative research.
I know, I want to do
use
after
rakes.
watching this episode.
You use rakes. I could see that.
Yeah, I use rakes.
Some of them be
well,
sharp.
hand rakes. They call hand rakes.
Right.
Yeah.
That feels like level 1. What's some shit we ain't never, like, I know what a rake is.
Right.
I don't even know what a hoe looks like. I just know it's a gardening tool, but
right.
You use a hoe? On a hoe?
What else? I can't really think of the top, like I said, like, but that gardening tool, if you go on my page, you're gonna see like this big gardening tool that you shouldn't use on the body.